Okay, so starting again the recording. So today is the last class of 2022, 2023, no, 2022, the last class before Christmas, and then it's the end of the year. So I guess that we always do something like this. Last class of the year, we are going to maybe check the past and the present, and then we'll do something very easy, very, how do you say, very gentle. So before we start, as usual, I ask you to take your journal, open it in front of you, get your pens ready and your favorite coloring pouch. Everything will be ready. And so we settle in this space, and before we start drawing, I invite you to come in a comfortable position, comfortable seat, and just wiggle your buttocks on your seat, feel where you are sitting. Maybe you want to roll your shoulder and then move a little bit your hips, just to find a way of putting your spine vertical. Maybe you want to put your back on a cushion, or maybe you want to sit straight. Anyway, try to find the most comfortable position for you. And if you feel to, I invite you to close the eyes, and if you feel comfortable, you can keep your eyes closed. And if you don't, it's okay, but maybe you want to keep a soft gaze and just look down to your legs or to your feet and relax your eyes. I invite you to inhale very slowly, and you can, if you're new to this practice, and you're catching the replay, you can put hands on your belly, and each time you inhale, you can concentrate on expanding the belly and feeling the air coming in. And then when it's the moment to breathe out, I invite you to squeeze the belly, empty the belly, bring your navel to the back of your spine. It's like a sponge that you take the water off. You use this to squeeze the belly and put the air out. And when you can't breathe out anymore, just relax the belly, and you will feel the air coming in naturally. And then you will push this movement a little bit further by expanding the belly a little bit more. And then when you can't breathe in anymore, start again the breathe out by squeezing the belly. When you can't anymore, relax the belly to start the breathing. And while you keep this movement of the breathing and you keep your attention on the breathing, I want you to scan your body. We are going to do it together. We are going to start from the top of the head. We are going to relax the skin around our head, the skin where the ears are. We are going to relax the forehead and relax the skin of the face. Relax your ear. While you continue breathing at your own pace, I invite you to relax your neck. Relax the back of your neck, the back of your shoulder. Relax the skin of your back. Relax your armpit and your chest. And relax your belly. And just keep breathing and breathe out at your own pace. Now we are going to scan through our arms. And we are going to relax the biceps and the elbow. And relax the forearm and the wrist. And relax your hands that probably are on your thighs or on your knees or in your lap. Feel the touch of your hand on the surface they are onto. And then we are going to relax the hips, the thighs. Find this connection between your lower body and your hands. Relax the place where hands and the rest of the body touch. Relax your knee. Relax your down legs. Relax your feet. And when you think you are all relaxed, do a very quick scan as we do again from the top of the head, but this time is like a shower of light that coming through your body and relaxing. Relax the sole of your feet and feel this place in your body touch the ground or the chair. Maybe your feet are on the ground or your butt is on the chair. Find this connection with your roots. In an exhalation, on an exhale, you're going to feel roots coming out from your body and going very fast down the center of the earth. And we are going to pick some heat from the center of the earth. And we're going to feel this heat coming up, 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 up from this root. And the lower part of our body and the belly and going up the shoulder and the head. And now we feel all the heat going over our head and then showering on our side back to the center of the earth. One more time. Your roots are going down the center of the earth. And we are going to take this heat coming up from the roots, arriving to the low part of your body and going up in your hips, in your belly, in your chest, in your neck, in your face, in your head, and then out of your body and on the side, showering down again. When you are ready, very slowly, we are going to come back and we'll feel this energy circulating. And when you feel like it, you can slowly open your eyes and come back to your journal and click on your face on the Zoom or go find if you're catching the replay, go find the mirror because we are starting with a self-portrait. And so, as usual, we use this practice of self-portrait just to check in with ourselves, So there is no right way to do it. You can use colors, not colors, only one line. You can use the way you prefer. Today is very free. Just look at yourself, feel this heat, and then draw your face, or you can go down up to the shoulder. I'm going to put the timer. Okay, 4-minute timer, let's go. Maybe if you feel like it, you can draw this heat energy that you felt. Or maybe if you have some intention or some word that come up to your mind, you can choose to write it at the same time on your self-portrait. Hello, Margot.
Hello.
Sorry, I hope it's been not a long time that you are waiting.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, because there is the waiting room and I don't know how to take it off. We are doing the beginning self-portrait. You just keep at the meditation. I see 2 Margot. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me.
Okay, twice. Okay.
I think I did.
I don't know how to take off the other because I see a black square, but
Should be fine now.
maybe you can do. Okay, I guess I did it. Okay, so self-portrait. We did a meditation of heat energy. Maybe we can draw this the way we saw it. Okay, so do you remember? I don't remember when. I didn't check, but we did not some time ago. We did some exercise about the must in our life. What are the things that we must do, and why we want to do those things? How we can find the pleasure, motivation into things that we felt like we have to do. And the thing is, I was thinking about is like we always do this kind of exercise, like we use graphic journaling as a way of draw ourselves, but also like check in with ourselves, the goals or the fear or things that we want to feel, because sometimes maybe we want to do exercises that get us forward or that get us feeling better, make ourselves active or something like this. But disclaimer before we start is like, I wanted to say that we also have the right to be slack or to be loser or to be lazy. It's not because we want to work on ourselves or be better that we can't have days in which we don't like to work on our goals, or we don't like to stay focused or focus on the pleasure, on the enjoying the life. There is no shame in wanting just to do things bad, or don't like, how do you say, like, also we have the freedom to complain, or I must do this and it's okay if it sucks. But since we are here today, anyway, today we are going to take the time to work on ourselves. But this was the disclaimer, because we can't always have the space in our life to wanting to be at the top of ourselves. Sometimes it's just cool to pine and say, I don't care about life, I just want to complain, and it's okay. Whoop, my iPad. So today we are going to look back at our year, and because since I guess that I didn't take the time to go check it, but I'm sure that last January we did some New Year resolution. Maybe Rebecca, you have the old. Maybe some of you have the journal since 1 year. I don't know. Maybe not.
Not here.
Not here, but it's okay. I didn't even get to check.
Maybe we were still working on the tarot card.
Maybe we were on the tarot card. Let me check, but it's okay. It's not because I started with this journal with the tarot card, and no, anyway, I guess it's not important. But the thing is that it's very good to do list of goals. It's like it's cool, it's driven, give us a drive, but also like we always evolving, we are always growing, we adapt to situation, we change our mind, and so sometimes it's okay to outgrow our goal. Maybe sometimes we think, I had this kind of goal, but now doesn't feel pertinent anymore because I don't feel like it anymore, or I don't think like it anymore, and I guess it's okay. And because we can change perspective on things, and maybe we realized on the way that wasn't what we wanted. But anyway, today we are going to check. We are going to just take like 3 minutes to make a list. But I would like to, we should need to have, what kind of journal do you have? Do you have a big or small? Everybody? Okay, because we are going to work on 3 different sections, but maybe if you have a big journal like mine, maybe you can do on the horizontal, or you can maybe divide your, maybe doing like this, but then you will have something in the middle which is very strange. Or because I guess it could be fun to have the 3 near. So maybe I guess the best option is doing, I can't show you because I prepare my class and doing it vertically, but I guess the best is dividing like this, like the page on the portrait side. Okay, but before we start, so do this section like this. Maybe if I can give you a hint, in the section of the middle, maybe it will need to be little bit bigger, but so maybe the 2 on the side could be a little bit smaller, because the first and the last, they will be written, and in the middle we also will have to draw. So maybe you want to keep more space for the middle, not sure, but so it's the end of the year. We are been practicing graphic journal, and maybe we have an idea on ourselves. Maybe we have an awareness on who we are. So I would like you to write title on the 3 section. So the first section, it will be former self, and then I will tell you the other 2 later, but it's quite not very difficult to guess. So in this section, I would like you to answer this question. We are going to take a few minutes to do it, and it's like, what have I learned this year that changes the way I look at my life? So you will not need to finish all the column, maybe take just half of this section. I would like you to think about it. Maybe there are things that you learn that now change the way you look at your life or who you are. Does it make sense, my English? The question form, the grammar in the question. Okay, so what have I learned this year that changes the way I look at my life? And let's sink in and take 2 minutes to just make a little bit of find out. Okay, let's go. Okay, tell me when you're finished. Was it easy to find things that like you learn that actually change your, okay, we could do this, Thomas do this. Okay, I stumbled on a quote on Instagram on some motivational page, which was like, if you are not embarrassed of who you were 2 months ago, you didn't learn enough. Is it too extreme? Yes or no? What do you think? It's a little, it's like there is no right answer. I find it and I was thinking, I really don't have an idea about this. I find it a little bit extreme because I guess that shame or embarrassment is never a good way of improving yourself. But I was like, but maybe it's fun that it's like a way of returning things, because sometimes, I don't know you, but sometimes me, when I think of past things, I'm like, oh, I did this, or oh, I drew like that, or, and I'm like, horrible. And this person who do this quote actually make it upside down, because okay, maybe you are ashamed of who you were, but this means that now you maybe are in a different place and maybe it's cool. And so let's keep this in mind. And for the end of this first exercise, if you still have a little bit of space in this column, do you still have some place? Because of course, if we look through this past year, we have positive things that we learn, but maybe there are also things that we didn't improve. Like, I don't know, maybe at the beginning of the year, we wanted to learn piano, I don't know, and we didn't. And instead we watched Netflix, and it's okay, but let's not concentrate on this, because this will add the shame of not achieving a goal. And this is the thing I want to repeat every time in this class. Is not because we put some goal or we work on goal that we want to shame ourselves of not achieving them. So for this kind of exercise, we will only concentrate on things that lift us up. So in this first exercise, we listed, I guess, the thing we learned that change our present life. Do you feel comfortable to share it, just to brag, or if you want to, we can just...
I can share one if you want.
Yes.
It's just a kind of quote that I've seen like some times ago, but it really resonates right now. It's like everything is going to happen, just not according to plan. And that's really something I felt this year. So,
Okay.
So
No plan.
meaning you can't have control on everything, and sometimes you just have to navigate through things with what you have in the present. And part of my flows is always questioning the future, always anticipating stuff, but sometimes it's too much, and I'm wasting time, and I'm not in the present. So, and stuff doesn't happen or happens, but in different ways. So I need to stop that.
So you don't enjoy it, or you enjoy it just maybe after we say, but this happened anyway, but not in the way I was expecting.
Or
so...
I don't understand what's happening because it was not planned that way. So I'm losing my mind, my time. Stuff like this.
Very interesting, very cool. Some other of you want to, it's not an obligation, but just to share it because sometimes it's interesting.
Hi. Now, me, what I learned, it has noticed the coincidence that can change life.
Mm. And so noticing the coincidence so you can grab the chains or enjoy the coincidence.
Yeah, this is a thing that happened to me, and it was interesting.
So cool. Grazie.
I can share too. I really like noticing the coincidence because I had that this year too and didn't notice it before you said it. I wrote that I'm able to create my own safety and the environment I want to live in for me and my family I'm creating.
So cool. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, sorry, I've missed some parts of the class. What was the question, really? That's something that I've learned this year?
Yes, something that you learned this year that is changing the way you see your life, the way you look at your life right now. Something you learned that acting on the present.
Yeah, just let it go. Like what they teach you in therapy, like ride the waves, and everything happens, and even if you don't understand what's going on, it's gonna be just a moment, so it's gonna pass, so everything is gonna be okay at the end.
Very, very cool. Thanks for sharing, everybody. And so in the last part of this column, the one in which we are looking at our former self or our past version, or how do you want to call it, the past, it's like the idea was like the Christmas Carol, you know, the phantom, I don't know how to say in English because I only know it in Italian. It's like the phantom from the past, Christmas past. No, I don't know. You know, Christmas Carol from Dickens. And so there is this very awful man, it's Scrooge. It's a very classical Christmas tale, and this very cupid man that don't want to give money to the poor, and then is visited from the Il fantasma del Natale passato. I don't know how to say it in English, even if it's Dickens. And so you see the past and the future, and so he changed his present. Anyway, I will find it and then write it when I post the no, I want to sorry, because I have Christmas Carol. So how do you say phantom? Maybe ghost of Christmas past. Sound ring a bell to you? Anyway, I will post some infos when I post the replay. I'm sorry. Anyway, we are going to use this column to look at our past, like Scrooge. And so in the last section of the column you are left, you can choose to draw a symbol, to draw something, or to just pick some word. Anyway, I would like you to create something that summarize all the things you write in the last exercise. So the adaptation, the seeing what's happening, or building an environment. Anyway, you see what you wrote and you summarize and find a way of summarize it in a word or one sentence, or even a drawing, because we are all artists here. So maybe you want just to draw yourself with your new skills, or maybe just a symbol, maybe it's just a shape or a color that for you has this meaning. But anyway, I would like you to create something that summarize what you wrote, that you can feel it at a glance. Okay, you don't have to read all the list before understanding what you wrote. And so we are going to put a little 2-minute timer, and let's go. Okay, so now we are going to invest the column in the middle. And so we are going, you can write as a title of this section like present self, or present, because before we wrote a former self, so now can be present self, or now self, or contemporary self. I don't know, present, I guess it's the more immediate. And so in this present self, we are trying to let go of the list of the mind or things we want to check. We just want to stay in the feeling. And by doing this, as usual, we are going to use the self-portrait. But while we self-portrait ourselves, we are going to use the self-portrait just as a way of occupying our mind. And sometimes we already do this. We are able to use divided attention. This means that we can stay in our body, look at our body and draw. In the meantime, relax our brain, literally relax the brain. And every time we have a word, we have a feeling that comes up, we are going to write it on the page. And of course, the question we ask ourselves before starting this exercise is like, what are we feeling now? Who are we now? And of course, we see ourselves the way we have grown, we have learned, we have changed in this past year. So we want to like totally embody this present version of ourselves, which is made, built by this past list you just wrote. So, okay, now I do an example. Some of you say, let go. I don't remember, maybe letting things go, or be more aware of the coincidence. So what does it mean? That maybe I'm more present. How do I feel when I'm more present, or when I let go the outcome of things that have to be in a certain way? So we are going to, it's a little bit abstract because we don't want to think it, but just feel it. And so we look at ourselves, we do a self-portrait, we put words if they come to our mind, we put colors if we feel like, I don't know, okay, I'm this version, I became like this, and now I'm like this, I learned all this lesson, and maybe I feel a warm light in my chest, for example. So maybe you want to draw yourself and put colors in your chest, or maybe you feel like, I don't know, flame from your head. I don't know, I'm inventing, but you draw yourself, but in the meantime, you draw what you feel. You write down words that came up. You do all the same, all at the same time. Sounds weird, maybe, I don't know. If you have question, sounds spooky, or I don't know, not spooky, but how do you say in English? Like in French, you say fly. No, fly when you are a little bit like, how do you say? Trippy, I don't know, something like woo, like this. So we do this. I don't know that I only can express myself with sound. It's like the word is woo, like. So we are going to take a little bit more of time. If it's okay for you, we are going to take 5 minutes, and then if it's too short and you are still in your groove, we will add some. Okay, let's go. So you draw what you feel, and to draw what you feel, you let go with the mind what you just write in the exercise before, but just feel it, and then feel who you are, and then draw it. And when you have words that pop to your mind, write it down. Maybe it's first person, maybe it's something that you hear like for you, but write it as you hear it. And if you have ideas that you want to draw and then you find it difficult anyway, you can help yourself with word. You can it's your journal, so you find your way of fixing those. Okay, 2 minutes to go. Just not to put you pressure, but just so you know, but enjoy. Okay, do you need a little bit of a snooze? A few minutes or? Okay, everybody. Okay, how do you feel? How does it feel to do this kind of exercise? Cool. Okay, so now as in the Christmas Carol, we are going to go check for the third section. So we say former self, present self, and then we are going for the future self. But maybe we should have, I should have called it I would like to come back on the title, on the pick another color, and we are going to call the first column will be the ghost of the past self. No, I don't know. And then we are going to do, how's it the Christmas color ghost? Allora. And then there is the ghost of the present self. And then there is the ghost of the future self. So we stay in the Christmas carol theme. So what time is it? Okay, we are in a very good timing today. So for the third part, what I would like to do is like more that putting a list of goals. I would like you to write down a list of things that you want to learn, or things that you want to, in which way you want to grow, or if you want, in which way you want to change. But it's not about things we want to do. It's like when we look at the ghost of the past self. It's not the things that we are done in the past year that make who we are today, but is the thing that we have learned. So what we would like to learn for the year to come, for the future, the year to come, but it can be also for the week to come or for the month to come. Everybody do as they want. It's just because it's the end of the year, but there is no obligation. But I would like you to take the time of, we are going just to write a list. And as usual, we don't want to finish the section. We are going to take the time of making this list of things that we would like to learn, or things in which way we would like to grow. I'm going to put a timer, and as usual, even if you think that you have nothing to write down, since the timer is rolling, you write, and then when it stops, you stop. Okay, even if it's uncomfortable, it's just a small amount of time, so you can make it just 2 minutes. Okay, let's go. 2 minutes. The ghost of the future self. Okay. You tell me everybody is done. Okay. Do you feel that you still need some time, or there is something missing that you want to write down, or are you done with your list? If you still have space, we are going to take the time at the end of this this section, so that so you have all your past, present, future at glance. So we are going to finish this section with an image or with a word, something that maybe you can, or maybe we can take another, sorry, maybe we can also do this image to fix this list. You can choose to do it in the column, or yes, sorry, do it in the column. I was going to give you the choice to make it in another page, to make it your screen lock for the telephone, as we often do. But I guess that the interesting part of this exercise is having past, future, and present in the middle, all together in one only image. So maybe if you want to have to use those images for your screen lock telephone, I guess it would be more fun to have all at glance. Anyway, you do as you wish. Those are two different ways. But anyway, I would like you to fix this will, this wanting, this envie, or this desiderio, I don't know how to say it in English, to learn or change or grow in the future in one image or one sentence or one word. Okay, let's go. 2 minutes. And don't overthink it. Draw the symbol that come to your mind. Trust your instinct. I guess that the more cool screen lock telephone image will be the ghost of the present self, because I guess it will be this part of you, because every time you look, but you can choose what to use, or you can mix it and draw something else. So, okay, let me check my note. Did I forget something? No. Do you have a question, or how does it feels, this little checking in with where you are?
I think it's really cool to have both writing and drawing in the same exercise.
I guess it's a very sometimes when we do exercise like on memories or things that are very abstract, I guess it's more easy to do drawing, to do writing, because it's faster. But when you want to feeling a feeling, doing this together, I guess is the best. We get very fast. I guess that it's the first time since forever that we took. We are not off board. We are like 20 minutes early. It's like never happened. So I'm like, what do we do now? Do you have question about maybe about the practice or your practice, or I don't know, maybe we can do this, or maybe we can just say goodbye. It's not an obligation, huh? No, it's okay. It's okay. It's very fun because we finish very, very early, because I wanted to do something not too heavy, but just quite fun. Maybe you can tell me if it was fun, or if it was maybe too light, or maybe I just wanted to try something not too, as we always do, maybe too like this.
Okay, today we like maybe finish 20 minutes early, but the couple time before we finished like half an hour off board, and 2 hours. It's really hard to concentrate that much time. So
Okay.
For me, it's cool.
For the feedback, because I never know, and also because I think, maybe since we only have one class a month, so maybe 2 hours it's too much.
Well, it's just for me, it's very hard to concentrate 2 hours straight, especially if at dinner time.
on Sunday night. Okay. Very good. Do you have other question or other consideration?
Yes, thank you for this check-in. I'm happy I made it live, and yeah, I had a quite difficult day, and doing that checking make me feel stronger than I was feeling earlier, and thank you for that. Yeah, and I hope to make it live more often. I will try. Thank you.
It was a pleasure to have you live. Everybody every one of you make it live is more fun for me. I hope for you too, but anyway for me, because I'm always like anxious that nobody show up and I'm doing the class like. But I posted I guess that I posted quite a lot of date on the Patreon, so that you can mark your agenda. And today I was thinking, do you need me to send a reminder the day of the class, or you just mark your agenda and it's okay?
I think it's just a bad habit because I knew it was today, but I checked all day because usually you do it.
Yes.
So that's stupid because I know it's today, but I checked all day long for the reminder.
Usually I do it and then I say, okay, I posted all the calendar. I don't want to, because I don't want to, how do you say, because I guess you receive an email, and so I don't want to invade your email. So I'm like, okay, I'm not doing it, but maybe if I have to do it, I can do it for you, no problem. Okay, if you have some more consideration or things to say, or then we can say goodbye. Is there something that if we say, Margot?
Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for the class because you changed it through the years, and I hope it's working for you now once a month. And I really appreciate this time together. It's really nice. Yeah.
I appreciate it too very much. This is the reason I couldn't stay without doing it. When I say, okay, I can't do it anymore, it's too much work, and it's like, but the fact of doing it once a month, it's very good because so I have the time to prepare it, the time to do the class, and the time to do the posting, the replay, posting it on the YouTube and preparing the text. I have more time, and maybe because I have a lot of going on in my shop and the transition, and so doing once a month is perfect for now, but maybe if you feel too, maybe in the future we can go back to twice a month, we will see. And anyway, I always also take the class while we do the class, because I often prepare a class that I would need to take. So it's like, I also enjoy doing it with you all. So it's cool. Okay.
Yeah, Mia, I wanted to just tell you that I missed for a while, no, because I follow you since the beginning.
Yes.
And then I stopped a bit, and to be honest, I really miss. Even if I do it with myself, the diary, because it's something that I like. But with this class, with you, with everyone, is a way to fix some stuff, no? To fix better some line of the life of whatever, funny things. And so for me too, I really appreciate this. Is an important part of my life, of my way to live.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
And also you were during the lockdown in South America doing the class. It was very difficult. I remember feeling for you, like that you couldn't come back. Was a very difficult time. Anyway, so once a month, but you also have I put up I don't know, the Facebook group. So wherever you feel like asking a question or sharing a drawing or doing something, you can do it there. And I'm always quite reactive, and there are also other people there. So we can connect. Okay, have a nice night, and can't wait to see maybe your drawings, and see you. I don't remember, but you can check the Patreon, and I guess it's not this time is not the 2nd of January. It's not the second Sunday of January, because I will be traveling from Rome, and I guess it's the 3rd Sunday.
The 14th.
The 14. Okay, perfect. See you on the 14. Have a nice. Bye bye.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.